Hey guys, it's Tipsy Red Fox. We're out on the balcony. We're going to be working on these pieces for the gallery show coming up pretty soon. We got that guy we're working on, and these two over here, and then we have a few more down here in the box. We got a total of 10, and one that I haven't even started on, and two that really need a lot of work. But again, this is the view out here, which is pretty nice. It's a wonderful day to be out on the balcony painting. So I'm going to set up, and then you probably won't hear from me, or you'll hear little bits and pieces. My neighbor Margarita's coming out to paint. We may talk about some upcoming events at the Art Garden KC and some other things that are happening. We are both having a ribbon cutting event for a grand opening for our events here at this location, and would love to invite you to that. We'll have more news coming in future posts. But if you want to check out and just watch an artist make some decisions here, I'll show you what I'm going, or just walk you through the process of what I'm fixing here. So we've got some yellows here that I just want to punch up. I want to make them brighter. I'm going to go through and find any places that I missed that don't complete the pattern. And then on the other pieces, I'll walk you through when I get to them, and I'll just switch those out. Pour some paint here. Throw a little bit of weight down on here. You sure you don't need any help, Margarita?
No. Carrying stuff has to be organized.
Keeps you organized and the vigor of youth, huh? And the vigor of youth. What I'll do is, why I have the yellow and the white out here, if I have other projects that I need that same color, I'll mix up a lot of that color so I don't have to keep remixing it over and over, so I can be more efficient. So we're taking the white, we're going to pull the dollop of that, and the yellow, mix this here together, and then I turn it till it gets close to the same color, all the same color. So I'm turning the brush to mix it more uniformly, and then I'm going to check to see. This is how I check to see if I got the same color. I'll hold it right next to it. This is also how I check to see if it's going to be a good contrasting color next to the blue. That's how I made that decision. So this is pretty good. I'm just going to go over these marks that I made. I put this on pretty thick. So you guys are tuning in. The last one I do in the series, you guys are tuning in late on all these because I'm just doing touch-up. I mean, there's some work for two of them that I got to do a lot of work on, but you'll see me just at the beginning, just doing touch-up and little twerks and tweaks because I've already done most of the work. But you'll see as I go on the rest of these I got to do a little more work on. And generally, we're going to listen to some music while we do this and just chill out. So when I'm working on a pattern, I know that I just go from this one to this one to this one to this one to keep track of it so I don't miss it. So I gotta mix up some more of this color. There we go. And there we go. And the brush size kind of determines the mark that you're gonna make and the shape of the brush. So this is a rounded brush. Going to give me a 1/4 inch or close to between a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch. And I've got blockout white in the mix, so it's going to cover really well. chrome yellow that I'm using. Soon, the Tipsy Red Fox will have kits and online classes that you guys can tune into and get your own kits to do this at home. The Tipsy Red Fox will come to people to do their residential and commercial painting parties. So if you want to do that, let me know. thetipsyredfox.com. Love to have you. We'd love to have some people over at the space at 2300 Independence Ave. That's Kansas City, Missouri, 64124. Also this weekend coming up on Saturday and Sunday at the Arts Garden KC and Octfest. I'll have to check the poster again, and I'll add that to the video when I'm done, so you can come participate in that. And again, Margarita, my neighbor, and I are launching both of our businesses at the same time over across the street in the park here for a ribbon cutting event coming up. So love to see you there and preparing these gallery pieces. So hopefully I'll see you at the gallery opening. Take care of your brushes, just clean them real good. Just gently massaging the bottom of the cup with the brush. Not trying to really put too much pressure on there. Don't want to destroy the brushes, just gently getting the paint out of the bristles. So nice out today, it's perfect. Just drag along the edge of the brush, and all the water, the excess water, will go down into this water. So what's going on in your world out there if you're tuning in? Anything, you got anything doing with the arts? Are you going to any events? Do you have gallery shows? Are you fundraising? Do you need people to come to events like myself to raise attention at your events or at your location, whether it be a restaurant or any other businesses you have? Let me know. thetipsyredfox.com, Dimitri at thetipsyredfox.com for email. Okay, we're gonna let this one dry. And this one's pretty cool. It's got a zip code of 808, which is Hawaii. So when I went to visit with my dad, it was pretty cool. And I kept some greens in there, just because Hawaii is very lush. It's a very green place for me. And it's golden years for me. Those were some wonderful years of my life when I didn't have to worry about bills or any of the adult stuff, because my dad had taken me to Hawaii, and it was really nice to be spoiled for a change. Before that, I'd never been out of Iowa, so that was super cool. I'm gonna go ahead and see what yellows I want to do here. I'm gonna try some water with just some yellow by itself. So I'm going to make almost a watercolor consistency. I'm going to do a little experiment just to see what would look like if I layered over the top of the gold. So that's what it looks like with a very thin, and when this dries we'll get a better look. So what I'm trying to decide right now with this piece is, do I want to keep the light background or go with a really dark background to punch up the gold? And there's 3 different kind of golds being used in the piece. So have to experiment a little bit to see what the background's going to look like on those. So bear with me as I try to get better at talking on video while I also paint. I've got a little experience because I do this when I teach my painting classes. But sometimes when I get zoned in here, I forget that there's even a camera there. So if I haven't said anything in a long time, and you want to check out or want to ask a question, just leave it in the comments so that I can get to it later if we need to. So let me see what a really light white would look like. Just around the gold. Not sure that's for me. Let me get some black over there. I'm gonna go with a different brush as well. Some black, some white and green. Ooh, that might look really sharp. Let me try it. So gray versus a light yellow. I like the gray better, so I'm gonna punch it up with that. I want to find a way to leave some of this mint green that I put in there, just so I didn't do that all for nothing. So let's mix up a bunch of that. Oh, hello. Thank you. Do you want to say hi to anybody on the Tuesday class? You can promote your event if you want to, or you can make a funny face. I'm on the Facebook, on the live.
On the other side.
Yeah, so it's just shooting this way. I'm talking to my neighbor Margarita. She's an artist and community activist and art activist, and she has programs going on in the area. She's gonna cheese it out, but at the end, she'll come by and tell you more about the Art Garden KC, some events that are upcoming, and
Yes.
we'll get some
I'm
promotion.
serious.
Okay, fair enough. Sweet. That was nice. Wow. That was a tasty apple. It's cool to have good neighbors, man. That has not always been the case for me. Alright. It's a little bit lighter, but I think we can get away with that. There you go. I might switch to a smaller brush. that's gonna pop really well once I get that all done. I want to keep the roundness of the eights. I'll slow down when I get there. I gotta have the brush loaded pretty good. Right. Eights. So in the future, I'm going to learn how to do all kinds of things with video as far as editing and time lapses and cool stuff like that. Right now, it's important for me just to start getting some footage together and getting used to being on camera. So I'm just starting this process. Like I really want to do this like every day if I can. So either in the studio or out here or when I'm going somewhere to perform, I want to make sure that I'm actively engaging and doing this all the time. So this was, we made that decision fairly fast, and now we're fixing this that was there that we didn't like. So it's, really paint is very forgiving. So had I planned this out a little more, maybe I would have painted the whole background gray first, but then I don't know how the gold and the other colors would have went on top of that. So now I'm just doing the work of getting into the little details.
one. So what are you doing now?
Putting the dark one. Just make it
Okay.
forward.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll add some blues to the gray and maybe some greens to the gray in different places to give it a little more instead of just the plain
Separate
background.
them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
see what can I go inside?
ginger juice. I mean, you ever have ginger beer? Like, yeah, it's my favorite. Mmm, that's pretty good. Ginger chimes, numbing. Oh. in or hang out, or she's gonna do her thing? I know Bethany, but Heather. If she wants to, she can. My phone is being used. If I had this to do over again, I would leave more the little bits of green and yellow that I've already put the work in instead of just going over the whole thing. But I think it'll turn out cool either way. I just I'm starting to like these now. It's growing on me, having a little bits of green in there. It's not too late to leave some of them in. I don't know. I think yeah, I like it being fully painted. What's up? Oh, we're thinking about grilling some food.
out somewhat? Okay, good. You can listen to whatever you like.
Most of them were my cousin, so they are very
Well, guys, I got about 10% battery life, so I'll wrap up and go charge my phone, and I'll be out. I'll be doing this all day. I got different pieces I'm working on, so if you guys want to tune in later, you're welcome to do that. I will take this off stand here real quick, and we'll go say hi to Margarita. She can promote a little bit for Arts Garden KC and other things that are coming up. Hey, Margarita. Once again, let's promote for Arts Garden KC.
All right, so our garden AC was created to support the artists of all ages, nationalities, and kind of art that they do. Art makers, from children to elderly, from still in school to professionals.
Wonderful.
So that's what we do. We provide them a place to support them, a canopy, actually a place, and the audience that comes to visit us. And the other thing is that our goal is to engage with the neighbors, to invite the children to speak with artists and the young people, to create that link, the personal link with the artists and the students, the art students, and the community in general. So you're welcome to come and check us, and you can always prove that the artists are ready for you to speak with you. Ask them how do they do it, what is their tricks, what is their secret sauce, and they will be able to share it with you, okay?
We will share the magician's secret. So we've got the who. Let's talk about exactly where and when.
Okay, it's every Sunday from 11 to 4. We are in the cross of Lexington Avenue and Brooklyn Avenue in front of PH Coffee in Pendleton Heights neighborhood. The zip code is 64124.
Okay, and then spectators can come from 11 to 4, is that correct?
4 p.m.
And then we've got a special event that's happening on Saturday, and then we've got a holiday event. So there's, what, 4 more chances to go to the Arts Garden KC before we're closed for the season, yeah?
Yes, exactly. Check our Facebook page, or just Google Art Garden KC, and you will see all everything, all the activities that we have.
Okay, and then one more time, because we're going to keep putting out your personal artwork here. Tell us about what you're doing here.
Okay, this is what we call, that is my drawing. That is the drawing of the child. And those are the drawings that I will have to make as finished paintings.
So the children have submitted these. That is my drawing, is the name of the project.
Yes. And this is what this one will turn into.
So you see this one with the ghost down here?
So
This is the ghost.
yes, and then this one.
Let me get in real quick on some of the texture. So, tell me about the history of the artist's hand and helping the old maestros who were talking about that.
Oh, well, the children are the masters in here. So I will sign this drawing with a signature of, in this case, it will be Shukurani.
Shukurani is designed this.
Design, okay.
Okay,
So
he's the
she's-
master, or
yeah.
he or she is the master.
The painting, or what the name of the drawing is called Ghosts and Dragons.
Ghost and Dragons.
I honestly do not know which are the ghosts. Well, I think these are the ghosts, or which is the dragon. So I just copy it and let the audience to figure it out. And the other one, this one is my cat. But I don't have a cat.
It's called My Cat, and the child doesn't have a cat, or is saying
No,
he
that's
doesn't.
the same thing. That's my cat, but I don't have a cat. So I guess that's his ideal cat. And this is adorable because he has a mouse or another cat. No, that's a mouse and another mouse and another mouse eating here. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. And this is the start.
Okay, so here's the original. This is the transition with the
Yes.
artist's hand, the guidance. Okay.
Yes, I still have one mouse here, and I don't know what the heck is this, but I just copied identical. And I gave myself the liberty of changing this one to
The
this side.
composition, to make a better
Yeah, for
composition.
composition. And that one is adorable. That is the portrait of a little girl that she's very beautiful. She's my neighbor. She lives close. And I think that might be a kindergarten crunch.
Wow. Prodigy, kindergarten prodigy.
Yeah.
So, where is this going to be held at when you show the? All right, guys, enjoying some more of the evenings while there's still there's no snow out. 913 is the pattern this time in the area code art series, and I know this lighting isn't doing a lot of wonders for it, but basically we let that guy over there just marinate for a while. We must give time to all the children. This one's been hogging all my time today, and made some good progress on it. Got some different layers going on, so I look forward to punching it up. And it's the first time working with those glazes that Margarita mentioned, so just getting used to that process. So it's been cool. So back at it. I'll probably go in pretty soon. No use in burning up the battery on my headlamp, so, but it's nice out, so I'm just gonna enjoy that a little bit longer. And yep, part of being a working artist is what? Doing the work. Hey, this is Margarita over there. We're live. We're doing a little painting and studio work together. This has been nice to eat and to paint together. I'm starting from a fresh canvas this time to do the tessellation paintings, the area code art that I do. So we're going to get started fleshing out, and we're going to use a 319 number and get started with that. So I'm going to do a little quick sketch about this size. Area codes, like, so it's like 816, 954 for Florida.
And you don't have 212?
Not yet. So I repeat the pattern by going 319, 31, and then I'll go down vertically, and I want these diagonals to match up. So I'll put a 9 right here, and then I start this over here again, 3, and we do a 1 here and a 9 here. Starts again, and this becomes the 9. Whoa, getting a little out of control there. 3 1 9, 3 1 9, and this is just to get the basic template out. And this is going to be 3 1 9 3 1. Okay. This is a 1 9 3 1 9. So this is what we got so far. Here we go. We do another one of these. Oh, let's see, 3 1 9. There's got a 9 here. Make it 1 9. Oops. 3 1 9 3 1 9 3. Yeah. Okay. So that's the pattern right there. And now I start trying to make some decisions real quick about where I want to connect them. So I might say, let's see. I'm going to complete this circle and then drop it down like a squiggly line right there. So I'm just going to complete this. More of the neighbors hanging out, walking by. Can I see that? I'm live right now with Facebook. Can I see your promo real quick if you want to bring that by? This is Bethany. She's a big part of the Arts Garden KC.
Hello. Hello, we're Facebook Live.
Hello, guys. So let's see. Here we go. So it's normally every Sunday, but we've got a Saturday, and also we've got one on the 31st as well. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Cool. So there's an address. And here's how, hello at artgardenkc.org, artgarden at KC for Instagram, and then at artgardenkc for Facebook, if you guys want to follow there. And then, would you like to do a quick promo? Just like say what's going on tomorrow?
Yeah.
And here is the second part of that.
For tomorrow, I'd like to explain it.
Yeah, actually, our garden is going to be there.
Yeah. So, hello.
This is Bethany. Go ahead.
I'm Bethany. I'm with Art Garden KC. We have an event. It's our neighborhood Oktoberfest, and it will be tomorrow from 12 to 6 in Pendleton Heights. There's going to be a live concert. Art Garden KC will be there. There's bounce houses, adult obstacle courses. a spooky Halloween themed bar, cocktail bar.
Sweet.
And a pumpkin patch and all kinds of stuff. So if you guys want to come out, that's Saturday. You can find out more information on Instagram and Facebook.
Yep.
And then every Sunday until October 31st, we'll be out there. Art Garden KC will be out there. And October 31st, we have a Halloween hurrah. There's going to be costume contests, live music, trunk or treat for the kids.
Okay, you gotta say it for Shelly.
And Shelly made this.
Super spectacular, spooky Halloween hurrah.
Yeah, so Shelly Casillas, she made this for us. And she came up with the name.
Sweet. I like the name. It's catchy.
Yeah.
Tough to say. It's a good tongue twister.
Yeah. Super spectacular, spooky Halloween hurrah. But yeah, so you can come out for that on our last day for the season, October 31st.
Sweet. So, and then next week, if you follow along, you'll be able to set up for when they come out with stuff next season on the Pendleton Heights Neighborhood Association.
Yeah.
So cool beans. Thanks for taking the time to say, hey, Bethany, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll get you back painting. I know you're busy doing stuffs, but
Yep.
we're at it.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy. I gotta get him fed.
Yeah.
Hi, Ethan.
Hi, Ethan.
All right. See you guys.
See ya. Cool. All right, so we were gonna do this 3 and do that, and then curly Q again, and we'll go back this. So this is the way I look at it. Is I try to imagine the pattern repeating. So where there's a 3 and a 9, I know that's gonna come down here and do the squiggly. Okay, and that's gonna come this way and do it again, and then again. And I gotta remember I'm circling these. Watch, sorry about the video work. I normally have it on a tripod, but I'm just gonna do the fast part of it. And my battery will probably run out in a little bit, so I'll just catch you guys updated with pictures as I go. Coming up. So this, like, we'll go like this and go off the page like right here. There we go. Let's get this guy. So the main thing is just remember, keep this line parallel to this line, parallel to this line, or close to it. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's the beauty of doing intuitive pattern design. Let's see, did I get all the 3s? I think I got all the 3s. I think so. Now, ooh, there would be this line would connect here. Voila. And this line would connect here, going that way. And then this one up here. Go like right there, and that would connect up there if that was there. So now I think I've got all the 3s and 9s. So I got the first part done. I might switch over to a different color here. We got some orange left over from a painting class I just did. First painting class, a couple, at the Tipsy Red Fox in the new address at 2300 Independence Ave. So that's super cool. And I've got one tomorrow, and then I got one the next day. I got one all the way through Monday. We've got one. And somebody tried to get a hold of me on Facebook. I just didn't see their message earlier, or I could have had another one today. So things are picking up in the new location. So I think the next move I'm going to make is going to be from the 1 to the 9. Let's do that. We're going to go like this. Okay, I like that. That's pretty cool. So when I'm doing these, I can just imagine where it goes to the next one. So I'll go like this. Again, I want this to be pretty intuitive, pretty free. If it's meditative, this is like my Sudoku, except for it's visual Sudoku. Alright, we'll do another one here. Voila. There we go. This 9's gonna go off that way. And okay, now we got the diagonals 1 to 9. Got all 5 of those, all 5 of those, or 3 of those. Boom, boom. So now let's do another connecting point with the orange while I've got it. Let's see, or let's just mix a big bunch of orange and yellow together. Just make a bunch of it here. Yeah. Alright, next. Let's see. Ooh, do I want to do a... I think I will... This is starting to look like a horse or some kind of animal, this shape, this overall shape right here. Or something. So we'll just connect these two like that. Okay. Okay, let's do some more of these guys. Again, this is get the main sketch out real fast, and then I decide on the rest of the colors and block everything in. I got all of them except for this one down here. This guy is kind of tricky. There we go. And I gotta clean my brush out. So also while I'm painting here, if you guys smoke cigars, my buddy Ben Gardner at La Coutura at 514 Southwest Boulevard is having an event tonight. I believe it's the first 100 people to attend get a free cigar. And I gotta tell you, it's a great group of people that hang out over there. And you're welcome to join. I'm gonna try to get over there. That's why I'm getting my painting done early. And I'll probably actually go there and then come back and do some more painting. We'll see what happens. So now let's go to blue. Let's get some blue in here. Okay, so we just mix this up. Et voila. If any of you guys out there make frames or have access to frames, I'm looking to get 10 14 by 18 frames made like super affordably. I know it's difficult to get materials in, but I got a price quote from Dick Blick, a price quote from Hobby Lobby, Michaels, all the big name guys, and very, very expensive right now. So if you guys know a cheap way to make some frames, 14 by 18, I'm just putting these 14 by 18 canvas boards in. So that would be cool. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this space in with the blue and see how it grabs me. And I'm gonna switch brushes. Actually, this isn't the right brush for that. I wonder if I can get away with the big brush. Try this guy right here. There we go. There we are. guys can't see what I'm doing. There we go. So I want to cover every inch of this canvas with color. Sometimes I'll go over it 2 or 3 times. And the first colors are the sketches end up actually just being a primer by the time I'm done. I need some more white and some more blue. So let's do that. Let's find a little place on here that isn't used up already. And I promise I will have a system for taking these videos and doing these and time-lapsing them soon. My buddy Aaron over at Arts Asylum is going to loan me some equipment to help do that. So, and hopefully the key there is to have a battery that lets it run nonstop so I can video these for 2 hours and then have the storage capacity to hold that much information. Cool, cool. All right, here you go. And next, et voila. I'm gonna make a big group of this, a big batch of this, because I know I'm gonna do it. Margarita letting out a sound of frustration. Are you in the torture? Are you really hurting yourself over there? You're suffering for your art? Are you really suffering?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're making art. Atta girl. Okay, so let's make a big group of this, big batch. And the way that I mix colors, if you have a better way, let me know. But I like to just go one way like this, flip it over, and do it again. What I need is a mini drill with a long extension on it. I wonder if that's a little invention, like a miniature drill that just mixes that much paint. Maybe I'll engineer something. Okay. That's gonna be good enough for what we're doing for the first coat, so back into it. And my brush is loaded pretty heavy, so I should be able to do at least one of these, maybe 2. Okay, there you go. You suffer so much because what?
I'm sorry, I'm recording. Recording?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, you're part of the recording. It's good.
Okay. I'm talking to myself, that's all.
That's a part of being an artist. We talk to ourselves.
We're a good companion to ourselves.
Yeah, we hope so.
Sometimes.
Here we go. Voila. And so for me, the process, it starts to speak to me and tells me and informs me what the next move needs to be. And that is kind of life, right? Because you don't know what you need to do next until you're in the process and making it physical. Talking about it all the time is not the same as doing it, because when you do it, you're going to find out, you know, if your hypothesis is correct, and if it's not, you can go back and make tweaks to adjust it. But if you don't do the work or you don't make the attempt, you'll never know. This is looking like a chicken. It looks like a little chicken or a quail or something. Don't you think? Don't you agree? It's starting to look bird-like.
Yeah, but Egyptian. Egyptian faces. I like it. I just keep going.
And you know, hopefully I'll get back to a more sophisticated vocabulary in describing composition and unity and motifs and all these kind of things. Back to the Bill Ball days in high school. And he was one of our high school art teachers. The other high school art teacher adopted me. So that's Spencer Pink. Rest in peace, Dad. Love you. And let's see. Here we go. Let's do the next part. My dad's birthday is the 26th of October, so I'm going to be missing him on that day. Well, I miss him every day, but I'm especially going to be missing him on those days. The birthdays. Okay. So he would have been 75 coming up. Yeah, he would have been 75 this year. So he would have been 1 year older than you, Margarita.
Yeah. 25. No, younger than me.
I thought you were 74.
November. This November.
Okay.
I'm 74.
He was born in 1937. Do I have the math wrong?
1947.
37.
Wait. 1937?
Mhm.
So then he was 10 years older than I.
Okay, so he'd be 84.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to, oh yeah, that's right. Because I was born in 77, and I'm getting ready to turn 45, so I just tried to add 30 to that. What did I do wrong? I need to add 40 to that. Oh well, not a big deal. Here we go, continuing the painting. I need to get over to Khan Academy. Have you been to Khan Academy? Have you seen this? KhanAcademy.org.
Khan Academy?
It's KHAN Academy.org.
I think I have been there. Is it for classes, right?
Yeah, it's for K through 12. Any class you can think of, you can almost get a college education by going to this site for free.
I don't know why or how I got in there. Yes, but I see that.
Okay, so now this is starting to look cool, and this is where I start to get excited because now we've got some basic shapes lined out. I could figure out what to do with this white space. I kind of like it light like that because it makes all this pop, and I want to connect these somehow, or connect them or put an outline around them. So we'll see. And at this point, I'll let you guys check in, but I'm going to put the phone down because it's distracting me from me getting to work since I don't have a tripod. So I'll check back in with you guys a little later. Hey guys, it's Dimitri live at the Tipsy Red Fox. Out here, we have kidnapped Margarita here, and she's going to do some painting again. Very good, very good. My drawing project. Mm-hmm.
Dragons and phantoms. And
Dragons, dragons and phantoms.
Or ghosts. I don't know
And
which
ghosts.
are the ghosts, but these dragons. Okay.
But look, this is wonderful because this is, we eat some food, we have communion together, we listen to some classical music. It's very relaxing. Some cafe, very good. We're just out here in the hallway. We're gonna do a little critique later of the work that I've been putting together for the first gallery show coming up out of the space. So here's some of the work. Area code art. And then sometimes we go out to the balcony, which is this way, and paint until we lose the daylight and it gets too cold. And then other times we have to come inside. So I'm working on these two pieces tonight. I'm gonna meet with Aaron from Arts Asylum to talk about creating an artist statement. So if you're interested in how to do that for your own work, we're going to be talking about what it means to be a working artist and defining that, and several other just kind of defining several other things that go along with being a working artist. So if you want to tune into that, we'll make that available, I think, on a YouTube channel soon. So you're welcome to. There's other neighbors walking around. Oh, they're out on the balcony hanging out, doing the girls thing, I think. But Joyce was here tonight, and we were just making everybody feel welcome. So right now with this piece, I've gone in and with the numbers, the 954 area code, which is Florida area code. So I went over these, tightened them up, and then I went in and made a maroon color circle here, and then we've added some light orange, some peach colors for some contrast. So that's what we're doing here, Tipsy Red Fox. We got some events coming up, and I'll let you know about those later. All right, quick update. all the water bottles have been moved over here, most of them actually. So that's 850 water bottles, and that was a big move. And if you're just tuning in, there was a previous post about just making some space for natural lighting coming in this area. So now we've got all that light. We can open some blinds. This table's been cleared off for some art projects I'm working on. Remaining, there's a couple more boxes out in the hallway. I got to dismantle these with a utility knife, break them down, and get them outside, and then that takes care of that. I got some kitchen work to clean up, but pretty much in a nice space where I can start teaching some classes. So thanks to my neighbor for borrowing me her utility knife here. Thank you, Margarita. And also, if you want to see me on Sunday, I'll be setting up a booth over here at the Art Garden KC. There's some information for you. It's going to be Sunday from 11 to 4, and it's 304 Brooklyn Avenue. So if you guys want to stop by, that'd be cool. Come check it out. Love to see you guys. And hopefully I can get some business cards maybe before then to pass out with a new address on it, but we'll see how much time we have. So again, come support not just me, but there's a lot of artists, and it'd be great to show some support to the area. Up and coming neighborhood, great neighborhood. A lot of folks here showing some support, so can't wait to see you there. All right, I got to get these boxes broken down real quick, and I'm going to try to meet my friend Dan at the Co-op for a steak. I hear it's like $12 for a complete meal there, and that's a deal. So I'm gonna go check that out, and then I'll come back and work on my my business cards and some other projects I'm working on. So can no longer afford for Google to verify my business. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to switch addresses, but it has been a huge hassle. It's cost me a lot of money so far because they won't verify my business. Something about needing proof by having permanent signage on the front of the building, which they don't allow me to do because it's an apartment complex and I run a studio out of here. I don't know if there's anybody else dealing with having a home-based business or how they overcame it, but if you know the trick to that, let me know. I'll be approaching the KC Chamber of Commerce that's closest to me, and also making sure my business license is updated with an address there and trying to do it that way. So if you do know anything about how to get verified on Google other than just making suggestions to let them know I'm open, appreciate your feedback there. All right. Also, please go book at thetipsyredfox.com. I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye. Hey, Dimitri out here again at the Neighborhood Association through Pendleton Heights, Arts Garden KC, and they're starting their events. We're just go 11 to 4 today. So if you guys want to come out, it's a great event, family event as well. A lot of makers and artists selling their wares, ceramists, painters, tie-dye shirt makers, etc. Anything you can imagine people craft with their own hands. As you can see, a whole city block ready to go. There's food trucks around as well. PH Coffee over here if you guys want to grab a cup. Get caffeinated and go for it. Again, a lot of great artists out here. There's going to be some face painting with Angelica over here today. It's going to be pretty awesome. She's a local artist as well. Several artists. I'm not going to go through all of them today. I did that yesterday, but they're everywhere. And if you come in near the Gypsy truck, which is where they do all the leather work, I am 2 stations down. If you guys want to paint today for kids, I've got the smaller 12 by 16 canvases, and I'll be doing that for $20 a person today. So on sale, very affordable for the neighborhood. We do this to make sure that everybody can feel included. So my good friend Heather, she's going to be doing some ceramics. Are you doing a demonstration again today, or just?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Sweet. You want to?
Demonstrations and mini lessons. So you can get your hands in the clay and try it out and see if you like it, see what you think. And it's a lot of fun.
Sweet.
Come get dirty.
Come get dirty. That is it. So a lot of local artists out here. Anything you can think of that could be made with hands. There's going to be some mic going on, some mic nights, over here. What else we got going on? I think I covered everything, the basics, and I'm just my second week out here, so I'm still getting to know people and the area, but happy to feel welcome over here. They come out and put this on for free for local artists to be able to have canopies like this to protect us from the elements, and also to allow customers to come in and make this space happen. That's Margarita over there. She's one of the president of the Arts Garden KC. So all of this, she's been a big part of making all this happen. And Bethany and Mustafa are running around somewhere, who are really awesome folks that are putting this out. So love to see you guys come out here, show some support. I'm gonna have some fun today. I'll be doing some live painting as well while I wait for people to come over and paint. And I guess that's it for now. Catch up with you later. Please show support. Again, this is in Independence, in the Independence Ave, 2300 Independence Ave is the Arts Block building. That's where I'm doing my classes out of now. But if you want to come to this event, that's Brooklyn and Lexington. Those are the cross streets in Independence, next to PH Coffee, if that helps for a landmark. Take care. Catch up with you later. Bye. Hey, it's Dimitri, the owner of the Tipsy Red Fox. Just letting you know, again, we have moved to 2300 Independence Ave, the Arts Block building. I am inside the studio. Got a couple projects going on today. So I'm taking down all the easels and canvases right now, putting them to the side. I need to create some table space for some upcoming art projects I want to work on. But the other bane in my existence is trying to, because I own an eBay business as well, is trying to figure out how to move this to let more natural light in and to make a better environment for painting. So I found a storage device over here that I'm going to use. So I've got this shelving unit. I've done a lot of moving to get to this point. And we're taking these boxes, and those are the two empty crates that I've already put in here. But I think if I make space on these two bottom rows, I should be able to get the majority of those in if I double stack 2 rows at a time. So wish me luck. That's the project that's going on there. Now, if you are out there and you support the Tipsy Red Fox, I need to start having some painting classes. So what I'm willing to do is offer some COVID relief, some pricing relief. I just need to get up and started in the new space. So if you're a friend of the Tipsy Red Fox, please go and book at thetipsyredfox.com. If you get a chance, give me some feedback. I did an overhaul of the website as well, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support through the years. Tipsy Red Fox has been running since 2013, and a year before that with a former business partner. So I've got a lot of experience in this. I'm struggling out here trying to do just odd jobs, and I'd really love to get back to just painting for a living and teaching people how to paint. So this is the space. Ignore my clutter. This open space right here, that I'm doing some planning here, that whole kitchen area is going to be used for people who want to come in and put their foodstuffs or wine stuffs. I got a mini fridge for you guys to store your beverages. Nice new bathroom over here. There we go. Voila. Everything's new. This building is only 2 years old, so nice space, guys. Come over, check it out. The Tipsy Red Fox on the Independence Ave, 2300 Independence Ave, the Arts Block building. Great neighborhood. Love to have you guys over here soon for some painting. Any feedback is great, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, we're live. It's the Tipsy Red Fox. We're hanging out in association over here, and with the Egg, we're getting ready to do some studio time at 2659 on Independence Ave. We're going to do some studio drawing and sketching. So this is the space. This is Ms. Friedman here. Could you introduce yourself really quick, and we'll walk around to show them how they can knock on the door and get in.
Hi, I'm Margarita. I am one of the residents of the Benton Jones Heights neighborhood, the Northeast, and which is a very vibrant area for artists to come and grow and meet other people. The Egg is one of the opportunities we have to use to start our business as artists, and this time we are using it for the figure drawing sketch classes that takes every Friday.
Every Friday, 6:30 to 9:30 here at the Egg. Okay.
Yes, please check on our Facebook page just to be sure that there was no rain or anything else, because sometimes we have to cancel it due to bad weather.
And again, the name of the Facebook page, and let's walk and we'll show them where to knock on the door.
Drawing Fridays.
Figure Drawing Fridays on Facebook.
All right, so the entrance is around the area.
So just to give you a real quick, the Northeast Chamber of Commerce is directly to our right. So if you're on Independence Ave,
They are the ones who let us use the space, and we let every artist who's starting the business, they can have this space for some time until they are able to start their business on their own.
I'm one of those people, so.
Yes, So, you know, whatever you are and whatever kind of business you want to do, especially if it's related to you, to the arts, this space is for us. So it is something that I don't know another neighborhood has. So come and see what it is inside.
Wonderful. So this is the door. You're gonna knock on the clouds, and pretty loud so we can hear you because we're in the run. And if they need to call someone, is there a number they can call in case they can hear them?
Yes, I have to give it, but I don't have it with me right now.
Okay.
We'll put it there.
We'll figure it out.
These are offices now that they are going to be used later
Okay.
for having our own business, tiny business, our little office if we want to.
Very good.
And then this is the main area, more offices. And this is the main area.
Okay, wonderful. So we walk in, and we're setting up the studio right now. We're gonna have a model that's coming in. Here's some artsy faces. What's up? This is Heather.
Not the model.
Go ahead, throw it out. You got a plug for you got a Facebook site or a website or anything?
Oh, I have so many.
Because this is my business page, so hopefully people are going to see this, and you can do a quick shout out for your business, and if you're a painter,
you
so
can on Instagram, see my work at Turquoise Moon.
cool.
Let's just do it that. That's good enough.
All right, and you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, I'm Bassem. I'm a painter. I do figurative art. And nice to meet you.
Bassem. It's my first time meeting Bassem and Heather today, so I'm looking forward. It's the first time for me since the Art Institute, almost 20 years since I did any figure drawing, so I'm anxious to get back to it. We have the walls are decorated with art everywhere, so this is a great environment to get out, be creative, meet some people, socialize, collaborate, and I hope to see you guys here. If you missed this one, you have plenty of chances. I think this is going to be a regular occurring event, so check out the page on Fridays. And that's where I'm going to leave you guys, so ciao. I think pretty much now we're live, or should be going into it. We're at the Tipsy Red Fox. We're hanging out with these fine foxettes, these ladies who have come and paint. It's pretty awesome. Let's look at what we got here. Bam! Woo!
Masterpiece in disguise.
I think it's pretty cool.
You don't know what's underneath it.
Yeah, this one is...
There could be still waters from deep. The gray hairs aren't dead.
That's the gold I was looking for. You're a spirit. I love it.
Thank you.
A lot of piss and vinegar in this one.
As long as it's alive and I'm above ground,
Yeah.
it's a wonderful day, even if I'm here with a Demetrius or something.
Yeah, Dimitri. Even if you're here with me, you're stuck here.
And I'm sober.
Oh.
How did I get here sober?
Me too. 4 months. Good job.
Thank you for giving us a wonderful day. And we will give you 3.5 stars because I can't see anymore. No, this has been a blast.
You are lovely. Thanks for bringing Stacy. Stacy, you brought her, right? That's how that went down? Nice job. This kid, she likes you. She likes me. She really likes me.
She knows she's got the keys to the car. I have to be nice to her.
Oh
now.
my gosh.
I do.
She's, your mom's a boxer. She's just jabbing all the time. But you give it back to her. That's good. I feel like let's trade it back and forth.
That's right.
All right, let's check out how we did over here. So we're painting Painted Pony. So this is the sample, some examples we got going on here. I just started these guys off with a basic sketch, and they took over and did all this stuff. How cool is that?
Purple pony, everybody needs one.
Purple Pony.
That even sounds good. Today is for Purple Day, as a matter of fact.
I actually like how this is coming in from the
That's,
sun. Looks really cool like that.
yeah, it does.
Cool.
Of course. I had a master teach me today, and
Aw,
it only took one lesson.
you're too kind. What do you think? Not bad. We had a little extra time because this one's speedy, so I just did a little portrait while we were waiting.
She likes instant gratification. That's why she was never good at sex.
Well, that's got to be.
This is why she only gets to go outside twice a year.
This is why we can't have nice things. No, this is why we can't go to nice places. That's okay. You can come here anytime.
If you can't find something hilarious in what you're doing, you're screwed.
Right?
Every day should be a laughter.
Maybe two. Maybe two laughters. 2 laughters a day.
You can be quiet when you're dead.
Oh, speaking of quiet, because you guys were going to come up with one thing that you guys enjoy about each other's company. Just something you guys enjoy about each other.
She pays. When I get to go out with her, she pays. After all the years that I carried her and took her to baseball games and softball games.
And Vegas?
No, she never been to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. I have never been out of the state of Kansas.
Because you guys would make a great remake for Thelma and Louise.
One thing I can say, I have to like her. She's my mom. I mean, it's like that legal
She's my
obligation.
PP. Do you know what a PP is?
I know what OPP is.
Up or down.
It's a pull plug. She has to pull the plug at the proper time.
She wanted me to take her to a tattoo parlor today, but she wants to get one that says DNR. Do not resuscitate.
DNR.
Do not
That's not a
resuscitate.
tattoo, Mom.
That's.
So I wrote her
otherwise-
paint.
You know they got jewelry for that now.
I don't want her to. It's just not real.
Okay, fine, fine.
If it's not real, I don't want it. That's.
You know what we can do? I'm just gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? Just for you. I'm a graphic designer. I'll make you a T-shirt. I'll make you a whole, like, every day of the week, a different non-color since you're only black and white.
Because what?
Well,
Color is obnoxious.
Because color is obnoxious. And we'll make you.
I can see colors.
We'll make you a different gray for each day of the week, and you'll have almost the whole gray value scale. And it just says, do not resuscitate, in real easy, bold letters, easy to read.
Yeah. The only thing is, do I read it? Fix it so I can read it this way, or that they can read it?
Boy,
How
that
can I
is a
know if the
conundrum.
artist does it wrong? If I'm looking at it upside down. Oh, they probably have mirrors. But then you're looking at it backwards.
I think you're overthinking it. The tattoo and the...
She only goes out twice a year. This is why.
Because you can't afford those full body tattoos.
And with the whole conversation with her all day long.
She's lovely.
That's
And
good.
bless you both for having patience for each other and making time for each other, because it's easy just to get busy in your own lives and do your own thing. So
She leaves me at home only twice a year, remember?
No, I don't. I make a concentrated effort to take my mother out once a month. So we do things that we enjoy together, like genealogy and shopping. And we went downtown earlier today. Had a wonderful day. We went over to the bookstore. And I figured it'd be great to spend an afternoon just hanging out. Painting
Okay,
and
you're back in the wheel.
chilling. So,
chilling is good. I like chilling.
so I found this really
You made it back in the wheel because you came to the Tipsy Red Fox. My mission is done here.
I found this really kick-ass guy online, and his name is Dimitri. And
Oh,
he's
hey,
got this really
stop. I
badass-
don't want to hear anymore. I
It's
see
really
what you did there.
badass location down here, and it's a lot of fun too. If you don't know how to paint, it doesn't matter. The laughter is worth it.
Well, I don't need to say anything else. You're the new spokesperson for the Tipsy Red Fox. Thanks, Stace.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, cool. You guys are awesome. On behalf of the Tipsy Red Fox, I just want to say thank you again. It makes my day. This is my therapy, by the
Now
way.
we have to pay too.
You're good, as you said. She's taking care of you.
Took care of dessert.
And I invite you guys to walk over with me to the Arts Garden KC and meet some other artists that are doing their thing. I think there's still live music going on. And
I would love to, but I gotta go home.
okay,
Seriously, I've got dogs inside.
fair enough.
2 great days.
Oh man, those
The
are big
border
poops. Those are big poops. You gotta get to them fast. All right, you guys are lovely, and I will say good night to you and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, we're live at the Tipsy Red Fox. What is happening? I got a repeat offender here. What's up, Santana? How you doing?
Pretty good. Enjoying myself.
Well, sweet. I'm enjoying myself too. Hopefully, Brittany's enjoying herself over there. Well done, well done. So check out, we got some lovebirds over here we're painting. We got a painted pony. Looks pretty cool. Check that out. Nice. I think you guys did a good job.
Oh yeah, she killed it. Hers better than mine. Though.
Oh, being modest. That's a good quality. That's pretty sharp. It's like you understand how to date somebody. That's
Right there from you.
Shit. I'm still taking notes from the first time you came. All right. So, let's see. What I wanted to say is if you have any shout outs that you want to do for any local businesses, any causes you guys support, you're welcome to do that. That's the first thing. And the second thing, what is one positive thing that you would enjoy about each other?
Well, I would say shout out to Champ System clothing line. The Champ Zone. You can look it up, but
How you spell it?
it's TheChampZone.
Okay. Check it out. Support.
But thing about her is she's very supportive, and you know she's very loyal to having my back. You know, from some things in the past that just had happened. So she's very consistent of being there for me as a person, even as a friend. You know, so I love her dearly for that more than anything.
Oh, I feel like it would have, like, you just look her in the eyes and say the same thing, because it was very heartfelt. Because I was getting all teary-eyed just sitting here like, Niagara Falls. Okay. All right, how about you? Tell me about your champion here. What are some things that you dig about him?
So for one, family is a big thing for me, and he treats my kids as if they're his own.
That's
So
awesome.
It's a big thing, and just always being there for me, even when he doesn't have to. All of my bullshit that he puts up with.
It takes two. It takes two.
And let me tell you the bad shit that I
You were doing so good.
She
You were
don't
booked the
have no
party
fucking glasses on.
at the
But
Petty
she
Bird.
made a good picture though. She ain't got a goddamn glasses
I'm pretty
on.
amazed. You pulled that off without, Ray Charles right through that. I'm impressed. You did a good job.
That's it though. That's all I got on that though. But yeah, it's a pretty good place. He's very kind, very nice. And
Oh, you're talking about me now.
Talking about you.
Okay, cool.
Very funny.
Continue.
He's bald just like me. He got jokes up the ass, and he make everybody feel comfortable, no matter if you're a man or a woman. And he's a very good guy though. I love it. It's my second time here, and I'm gonna keep coming back.
All right.
I want to draw a lot of shit. So
Cool. You did a good job. Real talk. I really love when the dudes come in and recognize and represent, and it's awesome. Plus, it's a nice, thoughtful, I think, romantic gesture, and like those little things count. I think.
It surprised me. I had no idea.
Well, hey man, it's good. I'm gonna give you one of those. Good job, buddy.
yeah,
Well done.
And you get the drink. B.O.B.
BYOB. Do it.
You know what the hell it is.
Yeah, bring some snacks, do the thing. Get your little piggy on if you want. Well, guys, I had a great time hanging out with you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you in advance for going to your social medias and just telling people about it, because that's how I stay in business. And had a rough time with Google getting verified. So anytime between now and whenever you get a chance, when you leave reviews, those little spiders and those little bots do algorithms with Google when you go and say things. So those count. Appreciate you guys. All right, man. I'm gonna do one of these here. Bam. I'm gonna do one of those over there. Bam. And I'll say thanks again, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Noit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.